Good morning, everybody. Dr. Joey Kramer at Hope Upper Cervical Spine Center. And today we are going to discuss a habit that has fostered your inability to make forward progress in your life in the facet of your health, your wealth, your relationships, and your well-being. And this all starts with the first words you say to yourself when you get out of your bed. You see, a common theme and a common thread that I find in my patients at my office is there are two very specific demographics that get results and that don't get as great as results. And the difference between these two demographics is very, very subtle, and it happens with how they speak about themselves. If you've ever heard that words have power and words have meaning, this is a very important takeaway that you need to glean from this video. How you talk about yourself will have an impact on how you show up in every single day in your life. So I want to give you an example. Let's say a patient comes into my office and it's very typical of them to have a vestibular issue, meaning that they may have some ear fullness, some ear ringing. They may have some dizziness, and they have some postural problems that are related to when they sit to stand, they get really lightheaded, right? And they have been navigating this for, let's say, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. One of the questions I love to ask them is, can you envision yourself without this problem? For the person who says yes, their words that they speak are very, very different than the person who says no. The person who can envision themselves without their symptoms uses words like this. Every single day I'm getting better in my health. Hey doc, I noticed that I am seeing this go away when I do X. Hey doc, I've noticed that I am seeing this improvement, and this is what's changing, and this is really awesome because I know I am getting better, right? They have this vision in these words. And some of you say it's placebo effect, and that's fine with me. I don't care if you want to call it placebo, because how you create your environment matters, right? And the words you use to discuss about yourself matters. As opposed to somebody who doesn't get as great as results. Hey doc, it's not really changing. Hey doc, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that again. I think I'm just going to have to learn to live with it. Right? And so let's take those words and manifest them on a 365-day basis for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. You have now spent repetitive reinforcing of a narrative in your life with the words you have chosen. So if you start your day with, I sit up, oh man, I'm going to be dizzy again all day today. Or if you sit up with, hey, I can feel my feet a little more steady. I know I'm going to get better, right? There's a very big difference in those words. Because the person who wakes up and says, hey, I have migraines, I have a vestibular system disorder, I have trigeminal neuralgia, I have this, pretty soon you will reinforce that pattern of disease thought processes in your neurology that you will begin to embody somebody who has that presentation. As opposed to waking up in the morning and saying every single way, every single day, I am getting better and better. Or you wake up and you say, today is a great day. I am going to destroy today. I am going to be the best version of myself possible, and we are going to win every single way possible, right? Because when you choose to actively create, build, and become, you every single day will find yourself getting better. Now, you will have setbacks, right? That's not to negate the symptom, but it is to say that if you take control of the psychology of the presentation of how you are going to attack your day, you will soon realize that your neurology will transform your internal environment to where you will no longer have to deal with these ailments, right? And so I want to give you my own example in my life. And for many times in many ways, one thing I would like to say is that I tell people, man, I'm tired. Doc, how are you? I'm tired. I got 5 kids. I'm tired, right? Or, hey, I can't remember these things. My memory's going slightly. Or, yeah, I forgot, right? And when I start doing that pattern of life, what I find out is that even if I sleep, even if I eat my nutrition correctly, I get my nervous system fixed, I get cleared out, I still find some way to be tired. Or I still find some way to say, man, I still hurt, right? Or, yeah, man, my energy's just not there today, blah, 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 right? And when I do that, I find that every single day will run me over. I'll have more days of anxiety. I will struggle with the path of actually reclaiming and standing for the disciplined, habitual nature of success that I demand of myself on a daily basis, right? Now, if I flip that script and I tell you that every single day I wake up and I go, man, I am the baddest it's ever been, meaning I am strong, I am competent, and I am going to win this day. And I know that when I get into my office, I have 100 people that I'm going to take care of, and every single one of them is going to get better. And I know that if I deliver this adjustment correctly, they are all going to get better. And I know that when I scan them, it's going to be the best. And when I give them an adjustment, it's going to be the best. And it's this little moment where I think about like Nacho Libre, where he comes in and it's like, he's fighting that guy with the golden mask, and he says, he is the best. His muscles, they are the best. His takedowns, they are the best, right? And so he's just telling himself this mantra that he believes in himself, right? And so for you, the takeaway today is that the mantra that you repeat for yourself every single day of your life will dictate the environment that your neurological system will perceive. And if you are a low energy person who is continually dictating this environment of suffering, disease, diagnosis, symptoms, I'm never going to get better, I can't do anything, then you are going to quickly find yourself that no matter what intervention you seek, you will never build the life that you desire, the vision that you desire, the dreams that you aspire to have. Instead, you need to command your existence. And this starts with the statements, I will drive today. I will not be dizzy today. I will take on the day and I will win today. I will organize a day where I will execute on all the things that I have to do on my power list. And I know that by doing this every single day for the next year, I will get better. For the next 5 years, I will continue to get better. And pretty soon, within a 10-year window, you won't even recognize who that person was 10 years ago, right? You'll sit there and go, holy crap, I completely forgot that at that point in time, this is who I was, because that person will be dead, right? That current iteration of yourself will have destroyed that weak, symptomatic individual. You will have created and become that person that you have been waking up every morning and saying that you are. So to build and to create and to become the best version of yourself, it starts in the 6 inches that are right here between your ears. And in there, the first statement you make when you get out of bed will dictate how you show up the rest of the day. So stop waking up in the morning and saying, I'm tired, I'm dizzy, I'm going to hurt today. Instead, you're going to wake up and say, I'm a bad man pajamba. I'm about to get after it today. I am strong, I am capable, and my body is made to do amazing things. And then watch how your life transforms because you are dictating the terms of how you create your own dreams, vision, reality. Remember, how you start your day will dictate how you show up and how the rest of your day goes. And if you start your day enough days in a row for enough time, pretty soon you will find that the version of yourself that was sick, symptomatic, depleted, dead will be recreated into a vibrant human being that is full of gratitude, productivity, creativity, and success. But it all starts with you winning your morning.